Okay, hello. I am doing problem 14.1 from the learning exercises, and this talks about Mr. Coyote and him going to leave his cave and trying to make a catapult. So for my presentation, I just kind of drew it, and I have my graphs to kind of show you what's going on. This is Mr. Coyote. And it says here in the problem that he starts walking slow at a pretty fair pace, so the same pace. So he's not very moving very fast. And then he walks to the edge of a cliff. So this is the edge of the cliff. And he's planning to build a catapult. And that will hit the Roadrunner by launching the large boulder. So in order to build this catapult, he needs the rubber band. But he just realized, wait, I forgot the rubber band. So he has to go all the way back to his cave. At the same pace at which he walked there. And it takes him several minutes to find the rubber band. So finally, when he finds it, he realizes he better start running because it's getting dark out. So he comes back and he starts running back to the edge of the cliff. But before he gets there, he realizes, wait, he left the boulder at home. So halfway, he has to turn around and run back. So he's running at an even faster pace now. So instead he was just walking, then he was just running, and then now he's pretty much full throttle going on. And for number A, it says graph the relationship between Mr. Coyote's total distance traveled in time. What I did in my graph is this is 1A. And what I did is I had him starting, I put distance on the side, and then I had time going across. And what I did was I had him going at as if you can see, I had him going at a steady pace, and then he gets to the boulder and he stops. So then he kind of mellows out because he stopped there and he's thinking. So then that's when he decided, oh, I forgot my rubber band. So then he starts going again. He goes back, and then you see how it plateaus out. And that's what I'm saying. He got to the cave, and it said he spent several minutes. So he's sitting there thinking, where's my rubber band? Where's my rubber band? And then after that, he decides, oh, he better run back. So he runs back to the place. And then halfway there, he realized, oh my gosh, I have to go. So he forgot his boulder. So then he goes again. So that's what that kind of represents. And on graph 1B, it says create a second graph. This time, Wally's position. So you're going to do his position in time and place the second graph right under that. So that's exactly what I did, is I placed the graph right under him. So it kind of shows you the pace over here, and then this is the time. And so what we kind of did is I just showed the same thing, and it's basically the same graph because the distance he traveled and the pace he traveled is at the same time, because he was moving at the same time, so that means he was moving the same distance, and there isn't a big difference. Now, I had to compare the graphs and say how they are alike and how they're different. I actually think they're a lot alike because the distance and the pace are the same. Because on my graph, I'm measuring how far he's traveling and the position and his position he was. So for every 3 steps he makes, that's the 3 steps in his position. So every 4 blocks he made, that's every 4 blocks in his position. And the difference is you're just measuring position and you're measuring distance on one. So you're not measuring in miles. You may measure, and he took 3 feet towards the cliff. So that's kind of like the difference that you're making. I hope you guys understood what I was talking about. I know I stuttered, and you guys have a good day.